Alrighty. Latest severe weather coverage. Just look here. Tornado warning here near Ada. The rotation will be right here. Moving this way. Right under it. You know, we got nothing for this yet. Come back to that. Let's go look at this Wichita Falls storm down here. Tornado warning storm here near Wichita Falls. This rotation, hold on. Rotation is here right over the town of Scotland, moving toward wind thrust. If you live there, you need to be in your shelter. Just deleted that thing over there. Also, a tornado warning, the Arkansas-Oklahoma border. West, no, that's east of Heavener. The rotation will be right here. Here's your hook echo. Here's your inflow. Rotation is going to be right around this area. This is west of Heavener. This tornado warning is updated, radar indicated. This rotation is getting stronger right over the town of Scotland. Look at this Comanche and Duncan storm. No rotation there. Hold on, I'm going to pull up my stats. Give me a second. My camera's messed up. There we go. Okay, we're back. Looks like they're gonna redo that warning there. Here, Comanche. Looks like they probably will let this expire. I don't see much rotation on it anymore. Still some rotation here. This is right on the border, so I won't be covering it once it goes into Arkansas. That's a severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, there's a severe thunderstorm warning here in Tulsa. So that means there's 6 severe thunderstorm warnings currently. Change that number. And 3 tornado warnings currently. Let's actually look at this storm here near Bartlesville. Right on the border. Could be a little bit of rotation on it. It's very, very broad and weak. Nope, I don't even have the radar sight on. Oopsies. I don't see an inflow notch on that anymore. Still some strong rotation on this storm. That's going to cross into Arkansas. Let's look at this Eta storm. Okay, what I'm seeing here is I'm thinking this little pocket of rain is cutting this storm off from producing. A lot of people are on this storm currently. This guy's facing right toward the rotation. This storm is cranking. I don't think it's on the ground, right? Hold on. I don't think so. My thing is not loading. Actually, hold on, I think... Hold on, I'm right. Okay, I think... Since this... Okay, this little storm here that was not a part of this Eta storm is starting to rotate. I think if it gets ahead of this storm, it will most likely produce and have more of a tornado threat than this one does here. Than this one does right here. Where is my chat at? Hold on. Alright, they're shorting this Heavener warning. So this Heavener warning, so this storm's going to move out of state. Not going to do much there. Now later on, this storm here near Wichita Falls will most likely, if this tornado warning keeps going, we'll go toward Fort Worth. This actual storm will most likely move toward more Dallas, I feel like, in the Arlington area. Denton. Still no rotation on either of these storms here near Duncan and Comanche. Looks like one of these is dying. These probably won't produce. This one's starting to rotate. Right, you see where this purple is right here? It's starting to rotate. I think a new warning was just issued somewhere. I'll have to go look. Yeah, okay, let's see. Whoop, oopsies, wrong button. So, rotation here near... Gosh dang it, this is stupid. Rotation here. Right where that purple is. Not on the ground. Just be ready. As you can see, it's an embedded hook. If there was an inflow, it would be right here. If there was an inflow, it would be right here. Your embedded hook is right here. Let's look here. Let's look at this Wichita Falls one still. Oh, by the way, today's outlook is a moderate risk. Really, really high hail threat. Really, really high um, tornado threat. Let me look and see if I can see. These are not loading. Okay, that's nice. Do you want to load? Thank you. Also, photos, videos, email to me. That's squallline405. Let me put that on there. Actually, no, it'll be okay. Oh, new severe thunderstorm warning with this Wichita Falls storm. So that leaves us down to, is this one about to expire? Yeah, so that one. So we have 8 severe thunderstorm warnings, if I counted right. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8. We'll most likely let that expire near Ada in Stratford and Van Austin Pickett. Actually, it looks like these storms are going to be combining. There's 2 spots of rotation on it. One over Pickett. One here over near Fitzhugh, if I said that right. Okay, I'm just looking at the overlay, making sure it's working. See this little line here? That's pretty cool looking. I don't see any spots of rotation on this yet, here near Duncan and Comanche. These will be moving into Grady and I forgot what county this is, but I think it's I don't know. Clicked the wrong thing. Nobody have this? Brandon Copics and Sulphur. Oh, severe thunderstorm warning here on the Panama and Cameron storm north of that Heavener storm, which that tornado warning's expired, so we can bring this to 2. Yep, just 2. This one has a hook actually, right here, right over the town of, well, I mean, that was a terrible drawing, right here over the town of Pontio, if I said that right. I don't see rotation on it yet. Yeah, nothing rotating on it yet, but there is a hook there. This will be moving out of state also. Let's look at these storms. This is going to be near Warner and Gore and Tamaha and Stigler. There's a couple spots of rotation. Looks to be one right here. I don't know, actually that might just be the radar messing up. Yeah, that's just the radar messing up. There's a hook there. We're here, look at these storms here near Weber's Falls. There's probably a cut. Looks like there's just pockets of wind. Yeah, some strong pockets of wind with this Weber's Falls storm. Okay, we're gonna let that Ada tornado warning expire. It's like the Scotland storm. Holy cow. This thing is cranking. Strong rotation. Very strong. Two spots of rotation still. The storm here near Toluga popping up. It's very discreet. Probably won't do much. Actually, it is kind of cranking. Still an embedded hook. This rotations are literally right over the town of Centralia. I mean, that could go tornado warned. Probably any minute. Still no spin on this. This has to be spin, right? This has to be spin. Or it's just all sides of the red. That's gotta be spin. That's just south of Weber's Falls. It's north of Stigler. If you live near Stigler, Kyoto, Robert S. Kerr Reservoir area, Tamaha, south of Weber's Falls and Gore and Vion and Salisaw and Warner, I'd be careful. No severe thunderstorm warning on that. They are going to let this tornado warning expire. So let's see. We currently have 5 severe thunderstorm warnings and 1 tornado warning. Never mind, 6 severe thunderstorm warnings. 1 tornado warning. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, coming back. I'm not really watching this storm. Let me pull up something. That is still some strong rotation. Don't think it's on the ground. It's just shortened. They'll probably reissue it. I bet you they reissue it. Let's look at this Duncan storm. Still nothing on either of these storms here in Duncan and Comanche. Every single storm chaser is an Eta. Did they just take the tornado watch off the thing? No, they just took the tornado watch away from Texas, I think. Never mind, no they didn't. That's just my radar messing up. Okay. Just expires soon. These storms are combining. They might choke each other out, to be honest. Alright, yep, here we go. Severe thunderstorm warning south of Weber's Falls, north of Stigler, over Tamaha. If you live in this area, stay away from windows. We've got 1 inch hail, 60 mile per hour winds, and it is hooking. And I think it's broad rotation. I think that's just the radar messing up. And that's near Eufaula. Holy cow, this thing is really starting to pick up. Archer City. You got your rotation. No, I messed up. Rotation's right here. It's going to be right over, looks like a county line border. This is, if there's a tornado with this, which most definitely could be, with how strong this rotation is. Actually, let me check my email, make sure nobody sent me anything. I was going to check and make sure. Okay, that's good. Checking. Holy cow, okay. Couldn't let you see that, but this thing is really starting to bubble up and expand like crazy. Really not concerned about these storms right now. And as you can see, actually, a little bit of rotation near Duncan. Pontiao, let's see, I don't know if that's hooking in. Yeah, that's not. That's definitely rotation. That's over Garland. Tamaha. Robert S. Kerr Reservoir, Kyoto Stigler. South of Weber's Falls, Paradise Hill, Warner, Gore, Vian, Bragg, Salisaw. Let me look at this Gore storm. I think it's just wind pockets. I don't think it's rotating. It's probably just wind pockets, I think. This is over the Arkansas River. You just looked at that. Oh, that's my computer stats. Oopsies. Controlling my panel. Hold on. Still 2 spots of rotation on this Eta storm. Storm popping up north of Sulphur. Man, this is some very strong rotation. I really don't think it's on the ground, though, is it? Here we are. This is going to be 2. Still very strong. Apparently this tornado dropped earlier. How many severe warnings do we have? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got 7 severe thunderstorm warnings, not 6. Just some wind pockets. This, on the other hand, is probably rotation. That's gotta be a little bit of rotation at least. Very strong inflow on this storm. Very, very strong rotation. This thing dropped a tornado earlier. It will probably do it again. Still very discreet. So this blue jacket storm in Miami. Rotation significantly, oh my gosh, weakened. Oh, questions? Just put them in the chat. I'll most likely answer. Why in the world is like everybody in Sulphur? Why is there so many chasers over here? I don't think I've got any storm chasers down here. that a flash flood warning? Yeah. Flash flood warning was just issued for Wichita Falls and Lakeside City. That means so some very, very strong rotation. Look at these. These look to be hooking. What was just issued? Whoopsies. Looks to be broad rotation there on this Duncan storm. Still 2 spots of rotation near Ada. Who's this? Air and air. Well, that's very pretty. Blue jacket. Have a line of rotation. This is most likely, yeah, this is still not rotating. This right here is what concerns me. This is Tomahawk storm. It is starting to a little bit. Nothing on the ground, but it is starting to rotate a bit. It is now 6:43 o'clock. And we've had shortened warning here. Most likely going to leave the state. Very tight and strong rotation. Very strong. This will probably touch down. These will probably track toward DFW, but I don't know if it'll be producing by then. This storm is really not moving. It's really not organized. Probably a low tornado risk right now. Oopsies. Clicked it wrong. This is still tight and strong. Yeah, this is very, very strong. I'm surprised this isn't produced yet. This will most likely produce. I'm surprised this has not already produced. Okay, looks like this is gonna expire. Still little bits of rotation in that one, and then some wind pockets. Boom, no severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be Veneta, Afton, Miami. We really need to keep an eye on this storm. One tornado warning is going to expire. Just down to one tornado warning. Surprised this isn't on the ground. Look at this. This is some strong tornado. Hold on. My whole computer just froze. Oh, there. Oh, what's it doing? What is it doing? My computer's messed up. Give me a second. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Oh, this tornado's on the ground. New severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to look at that in a second. But this tornado here is on the ground. If you are in this tornado warning near Deer Creek, Windhorst, Buffalo Springs, need to be in your shelter. It is on the ground. Very, very strong. On the ground. Okay, we've got 8 tornadoes, severe thunderstorm warnings. This tornado is on the ground. If you live in Deer Creek, Windthirst, just south of Henrietta, Texas, you need to be in your shelter. This tornado is on the ground. Rotation spiking up here near Ada again. Near Union Valley, Frisco. Near Stonewall, Alonzo, Lada, starting to pick it up again. That's a flood advisor. So we have a tornado on the ground. Here we go. Inflow. Here's the hook. If we have a tornado, it would be right here. These roads don't have names. That sucks. Strong rotation tornadoes on the ground. Still no debris signature, but the National Weather Service has this on the ground. Rotation's broadened. CC has not updated. Oh, CC has updated. It's just not hit anything. Still rotation here near Ada. This is not going away. I don't think there's a hook on that. Bit of rotation. Tornado possible. Alright. I was right. So this storm here near Tamaha, Cowlington, the Robert S. Kerr Reservoir is now tornado possible with a hook on it. Wind is ramping up with this Duncan storm. This is developing over Oklahoma 9. I'm gonna watch that storm. There's just nothing here. Just can't tell if it's on the ground. But as it moves this way, it will probably start hitting houses. Hold on. Oh! Ada's back under another tornado warning here near Stonewall. This will be near Stonewall, Union Valley, Frisco, Hardin, Fitztown, France, East Jesse, Tupelo, Central Homa, Lawrence, and Latta. Holy cow, hold on. Where's Pratt, Kansas? Oh, my word. Look at this. This is all hail. I'm not even in the right state. That's a lot of hail. Rotation moving towards Stonewall, Oklahoma. New severe thunderstorm warning with that storm too. Nope, new severe thunderstorm warning on this storm here. Starting to hook also. That's also a tornado possible. I think we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 spots of rotation. Look. Okay, I think someone's got a tornado. Look at this Stonewall, Oklahoma rotation, and I'm just on the wrong thing. That is this wall. That is a wall cloud up here near Stonewall. Somebody has a tornado. There's a wall cloud, rotating wall cloud with this storm. I think I need to take a break because nothing is happening. I will be watching this. If something happens, then I will come back. Well, let me check something.